It is about time that I listened to a live one by Phish, which is kind of crazy because I do feel like I've really walked a journey to get to this point, and I've made a lot of friends along the way. All of these wonderful people over here have joined me to listen to Phish, a live one, for the first time. This is likely going to be the longest YouTube video I ever make. It's very rare that you run up to 12 songs, totaling out to 2 hours and 11 minutes, but here we are. Guys, I'm going to be honest. Phish has very quickly moved into a top 5 favorite band of all time for me, and that's just on the catalog that I've heard. And the Giz, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard is my favorite band, but Phish is really moving up there. And it's kind of crazy how much I felt just personally related to them as far as lyricism goes. But what Phish also comes with is you guys. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard came with the Weirdo Swarm, and they really welcomed me with open arms. And similarly, so have the fans. And I've made a lot of friends. And I say all of that with a PH, of course. So I just want you guys to know how thankful I am. Guys, I'm going to hit the play button on this thing. And we're going to jump into this. Before I do, it's just very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button because it does go a long way to help me out. And if you really like what you see, leave a comment or join us on Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. And these people over here are actually wonderful people. We just want to discover music with you and, be a community. Guys, let's listen to a live one. Bouncing Around the Room is a song I dunked on before, so I am eager to see if I like it more in a live context. Guys, here we go. A live one, not a lag one. People watching the stream get that joke. Thank you all that have subscribed with the Prime and everything. Thank you so much. Put as much context into that chat box over there as you can. Tell me your concert stories in the YouTube comments. I want to hear your stories. That's been like the best part of doing this. I do like this bass line, dude, a lot.
It was a dream I had, but rather hard to keep. For when my eyes were watching hers, they closed, and I was still asleep. For when my hand was holding hers, she whispered words, and I awoke. And faintly bouncing round the room, the echo of whomever spoke.
It still sounds to me like a radio song.
And faintly bouncing round the room, the echo of whomever spoke.
You were at the show? Nice.
The place I sought was far beneath the surface of the sea. My sight was poor, but I was sure the sirens sang this song for me. They dance above me as I sing. I see them through a crystal haze.
I still can't get past the fact that I hear Phil Collins in this, and like the Disney, like when Phil Collins was a Disney voice, I can't help but hear, like for whatever reason, I'm thinking like this sounds like Tarzan to me. You know what I mean? Like the movie Tarzan. My brain just always goes to me being like a 6-year-old child watching the cartoon movie Tarzan. Maybe it was a little bit later. Maybe I was 8 or 9. Somewhere in there.
Bouncing round the never-ending coral maze, the crystal haze, and hear the bouncing round the room, the never-ending coral maze. Then before and now once more, I'm bouncing round the room. That time and once again, I'm bouncing round the room. That time and once again, I'm bouncing round the room. That time and
you know what's crazy is I'm actually sitting here finding myself enjoying it more because I hear a crowd. And I know because it's not like they're doing a far cry stretch from what it sounds like in the album. Like let's just call it like it is. I think Mike really carries this song with the bass line, like point blank and period. I think the bombastic nature of Page coming in with these like piano, like rings. I can't think of the word, but I'm not a pianist, so I don't feel too bad about that. But that nature is cool. The music is cool. There's just, I don't know. Maybe I just have a hard time connecting to this particular one. It just, to me, and maybe I haven't lived with it like you guys have, but to me, it doesn't sound like Phish. Definitely a warm up. Phish is, I will say, the band I have the most times been able to just pause a screen and it be all of the same words in repetition. I remember Run was on the screen one time, and I just commented on how it's like Nobel Prize winning lyricism, and I feel the same way right now. If there's a mod here right now, can I get a poll to ask the chat for a minute if the current chat thinks that Bouncing Around the Room is a quintessential Phish song, yes or no? Oh wow, okay, quintessential, that's a lot of yes. That's okay. I'm sorry. I will give this song more shots. I do love this guitar part in the back. The guitar is nice. I could see the ethereal nature of this really moving me right here, though. We didn't even need a poll, it seems. That was a resounding Walter stop dunking on bouncing. A 4-minute smile. I think that's pretty fair. Oh, they do stash. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bing, bing, bing. This is noise, guys. This is noise. The Latin nature of this song, it really does make me smile. Ooh, there's something there I didn't notice before. That bass slide up the neck. Boing, that was super noise. I didn't notice that before. Oh, man.
Pulling the pavement from under my nails. I brushed past a garden, depended on whales. A sloping companion, I cast down the ash. Yanked on my tunic and dangled my stash. Zipping through the forest with the cooling fleas. To grow them spindles.
As I'm reading this, I remember commenting like, a stash what? But when he says yanked on my tunic, like I'm seeing like a drug rug in my head.
I seize, I capture the tread beast who falls to his knees and cries to his cohorts asleep in the trees.
Oh, man. There's so much that happens in those parts. Oh, man. And now it's kind of going into... This part is... Mustard. Mustard for sure. Give me 1 sec. I should put a little bit more spank on it.
I'm at a grand fish market stew. Police in the corner, gunning for you. Apple toast bed heated for a blanket rat. Laugh when they shoot you, say please don't do that. Control for smilers can't be bought. The soul of garlic starts to rot.
Hang on. When I was turning it up, I missed something. This is... You know when they do they get that quiet thing? Right there. We're just whispering. And then you have
I'm at a grand fish market stew. Police in the corner, gunning for you. Apple toast bed heated for a blanket rat. Laugh when they shoot you, say please don't do that.
Please don't do
Smilers
that.
can't be bought. The soul of garlic starts to rot. Was it for this my life I saw it? Maybe so, maybe not.
maybe not.
I love this part.
Maybe so, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Oh.
Maybe so,
Maybe so,
not.
maybe not.
Maybe so,
Maybe so,
not.
maybe not.
Was it for this my life I saw it?
Maybe so, maybe not.
Control for smilers can't be bought.
Oh my gosh. You guys kept saying smilers, control for smilers can't be bought. And I gotta be honest, there was no bit of me that for whatever reason connected that typing to this lyric. For whatever reason. Oh, and we don't say, by the way, we don't say discordant, dissonant, or polyrhythmic. We say it's got mustard on it now.
For this my life I saw it.
Mustard and solar garlic.
trophy smilers can't be bought.
Maybe so, maybe not.
The solar garlic starts to rot.
Maybe so, maybe not.
Was it for this my life I sought?
Maybe so, maybe not.
Was it for this my life I sought?
Maybe so, maybe not. Maybe
You hear this fuzzy guitar in the back?
so, maybe not.
Is Trey singing right now while he's doing this lead? Right there? He's doing these like double chugs. I love the page run here. The bass is doing a really high walk up. They're definitely, their timing definitely has mustard. Oh man, very tense to this. Yeah, this tom run. There is such a rub to these timings. Oh my golly. We're getting closer. There's like a certain kind of fun thing, just like closing your eyes and picking out one, just like one instrument at a time. Oh. Oh my golly. Dude. I just want you guys to know, first of all, that was one of the most interesting moments of listening to music and being a streamer at the same time, because I had to a couple of times allow words that I never thought. Listen, like I had to let people say that. You know, like I had to stop Twitch from like putting the kibosh on what you wanted to say. Like, come on, golly. So back to that. Somebody typed in that word right as the first like level of soloing happened. I gotta say that was the most mustard on any song I have ever heard. Like as far as tension and release goes, that was genuinely like making my heart have palpitations in good ways. I could 100% see how seeing that in person with a whole bunch of other people whose faces are doing the same thing that my face is doing, bro. I could see how that would be a shared, I mean, you know, it's right up there with the trauma bond, but it's like the opposite of a trauma bond, you know? Like, I don't know what that is, but whatever the opposite of a trauma bond is, I think is what happens when you're at a concert watching whatever it was that with joy, a joy bond. Okay, I'll go with that one. A shared, whatever we want to call it. What a moment of blissful hive mind, whatever. We all tap into the hive in that moment. I don't know, you get it. But that was gnarly. I found myself having to fight from pressing the pause button because of how long that tension and release part was. I've had a tendency to pause in the middle of tension and release, and then you go back and you revisit all of that tension again while you're still dealing with the tension you just dealt with. So definitely been trying to maneuver that one a bit and not pause in the middle of tense and release parts. Yeah, but holy actual cats, I've got to say, that stash smoked. The album stash. There's just not a comparison. But I don't think I would have appreciated this stash nearly as much had I not listened to Stash in and of itself, you know? And yeah, I think it's a fair rule. Don't pause the mustard. I think that let's run that back. All right, this one is Gumbo. Guys, who was at this show?
There's a mouse staring out of the window. His car is trapped in the snow. He's planning family vacation, but he just can't go. Around the next corner's a redbird. His feathers are trapped in a sling. He's trashed by some bum-slinging parrot. His jealousy ain't got no grin. There ain't no time to stash the gumbo or rattle around in a cage. Sacrifice drives me bubbles. His fiddle is everywhere in rage.
I love the word spittle. It's just a funny one to me. I hate to pause it right there, but you know, you came here for commentary, and this is the kind of goldmine commentary that you get when you come and watch. I like the word spittle. I don't like spittle, but I like the word spittle.
His fiddle is everywhere in rage. In a hot sand, I ran on my feet. They missed her cave of debris. She has her legs guarding the toe for while angry he fiddles with glee. Fool writing memos on sandpaper. He's getting them off to himself. He sends them a couple days later. He'll put them along his top shelf. The meek will be tired of shavings and carve up a good hunk of wood.
That's a Hammond. Thank you for that.
The sausage she's got cooking somewhere but good. There ain't no time to stash the gumbo or rattle around in the cage. Sacrifice jars made bubbles. The spittle is everywhere in.
We're gonna hear the horns again. Honey, that was wonderful.
Got cooking somewhere but good. There ain't no time to stash the gumbo or rattle around in the cage. Sacrifice jars made bubbles. The spittle is everywhere in rage. In a hot sand, I went on my feet.
a good add to this song, too. Giant country horns. Thank you. I was going to ask. Yes! About that noise that just makes me so happy. Dave opened for Phish here? I was very excited. I love Dave. That's so cool.
There ain't no time to stash the gumbo or rattle around in a cage. The sacrifice jars make bubbles, and spittle is everywhere in rage. In a hot sand, I rent on my feet, they blister and cake with debris. Chevrolet is guarding the toe point while angry piddles with glee. There ain't no time to stash the gumbo or rattle around in a cage. The sacrifice jars make bubbles.
This breakdown is lovely.
In a hot sand, I rent on my feet. Blister and cake with debris. Chevrolet is guarding the toe point while angry piddles with glee.
I want to hear that come back. And then we're gonna hear the whole thing. Bro, yeah. And the accompaniment with these horns is really making this guitar just special. That holds all of the stuff up. So yes, there is a whole queue. If you redeem something, we won't miss it. Oh! This reminds me of a Woody Allen movie. Love the art, hate the artist. Get off me. This is lovely. The horns thing is so nice. I almost want to, so I'm going to actually, we're going to go back. To answer your question, if you redeem something, it won't be missed. We have a whole little shindig here where we can verify that we don't miss anybody's rewards. So the rewards request queue is active. You can redeem things anytime you want. But I wanted to hear this, just kind of. How often do they travel with the horn section now? That was a resounding never. It's fantastic to see everybody. And thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it so much. Montana. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I like this. Tweezer jam from Montana. Ooh. Mustard. These swells happening while you've got these pianos. Ooh. This is so jazzy. I love this. Yem is next. Ooh, 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 ooh. That sustain? No, that's feedback. That's controlled feedback. Or it's a really high note on a synth. What is it? What's that synth? Do 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 do. We got Yem coming up. Yes! Let's go! Boom boom dun dun dun. Boom 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 boom. Let's go! Glad I have a hot bevy. And it's 20 minutes. I can't wait. Is this a quintessential Phish song? Absolutely. I'm saying yes. I'm saying yes. Quintessential Phish. Okay, is this the quintessential Phish song? Every time that transition happens, I get so happy. I've said it before, but this is the sound of friggin' friendship. This is one... Ah, baby. Do you feel the mood change? Do you just... We're so into that low sound Phish ASMR. This is just so tasty. These sounds... The heartbeat by the hi-hat and the bass, these ethereal swells, everything about this. Oh man, this is so wonderful. Yeah, bringing in a little French's Yellow here. Not quite stone ground, but... And now we're just honey. We go from honey to mustard, and it's nice. And occasionally you get a honey mustard. Everything about this just makes me happy, and I know what's coming, and I feel like this excitement is what people feel like, and to share that feeling with a lot of people, oh man. Yes! I like that I can tell I'm having the same reaction as the crowd. There's something special about that. And the page run on this grant here is too good. I had to let somebody say the words foreplay just now. This is... Twitch is getting out of hand. We got sexy? Yeah. This is special for me because I live in Phoenix where we have the saguaro cactus. I still sometimes find myself, excuse me, I still sometimes find myself listening to Phish and knowing now very well that it's 4 guys making the sound and 1 guy making the lights. But when I think about the 4 guys making the sound, very many times still, knowing darn well what it is and who it is I'm listening to, I can't help but feel sometimes, the horns aside, that there are more than 4 people making this noise. And that it's only 4 people has genuinely just... It's one of those things that never stops blowing me away. Because I played in a band with 4 other guys. I was in, there were 5 of us. And, we didn't make that noise. You know what's coming, though? You know what this song has? You know what it's got? Come on! Come on! Yes! Oh, man. I'm gonna hear it again. We're gonna hear it again. You guys get to indulge me. You've heard it a billion times. I just heard it that one. They really made me want this so bad. It doesn't get old, dude. It just doesn't. Go. You know what's even better is that we're going to get to hear it again. And what is up to everybody that's new, by the way? You got here right in time for me to be a big, excited mess. You thought I wasn't gonna do it again. You thought I wasn't gonna hear it again. I want to see the time and how long it goes. I want to see how long this goes. Okay, so we went from 38 to 53, so a solid 15 on that one. 15? That's not bad. Put the dukes up, guys.
Boy, man. Wash your feet, sie treibt mich zur Verletzung.
It's like you can really see, I feel like they still probably get tickled singing this all of these years later. Like there's just something to that. Like you cannot tell me that they don't, even sometimes to themselves, like when not on stage, be like, boy, man, she. Like you cannot tell me that they don't have their own inside jokes about these songs.
Wash your feet, sie treibt mich zur Verletzung. Boy, man. Wash your feet, sie treibt mich zur Verletzung.
Tell me how they did it. On the clap. Yeah, this has got some honey mustard to it, dude. I'm sorry. Did you say he eats spicy, like mayo sandwiches? Mayo? Like a mayo sandwich? Like they're crushing mayo sandos? No way. No way. Nobody eats like mayo sandos. Like just like bread, mayo bread? No. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Page and his sandos. Okay, so that's a thing. That's a thing I haven't been made aware of yet. I'm on a trampoline. Mike is doing this on a trampoline. Dude. They have a t-shirt of Paige crushing sandos? Because if that's a thing, if there's a t-shirt of Paige crushing sandos, I have a P.O. box and I wear a large. Go back. I want you to hear the bass. That. They're really just letting Page have his time in the shiny sun. It was that part where Trey comes in is like both the coolest and most intentionally underwhelming moment I've ever heard him play on the guitar, but it was so powerful with that intentional underwhelm. Like, I feel actually, I won't say underwhelmed. I feel very whelmed. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm not underwhelmed. I'm whelmed. That whelmed me. Where, listen. Oh. Guys, I think when they get quiet like this, I'm just gonna call it being whelmed, because like I'm certainly not underwhelmed. I'm not overwhelmed though. I'm whelmed. I think when they get soft, just like tension and release and discordance is mustard, I'm whelmed. Be whelmed with me. There's the wah. Ah? Ah? There's the mustard. That's the clap, thank you. That was literally the sound I was going to ah. Yeah, this is back to that, you know, that sound, like it sounds like the instrument is going a little bit. You know what? There are ads running and we're getting ready to hear a solo. Guys, smoke them if you got them. I'm going to go pee. I don't want to do that to people. So you do what you got to do. I'm going to go tinkle, and we're going to wait a minute and 45 seconds for the rest of our friends to join us for the solo. Here we go. Yeah, I'll give you the 20 seconds. Here we go. I'll give you 30. How about that? Okay, ads are done, which means everybody gets, I ran it back a little bit. So guys, we're going to hop in. I didn't want anybody to, miss out on the solo. Here we go. What's up, everybody? What does this sound like to me? That clap sound, it sounds like a funk song to me. But what is it I'm hearing? Stevie Wonder, thank you. Superstitious. Thank you, thank you. This is why I like having you guys around. Superstition. There we go. Come on, baby. We got mustard. Honey mustard, baby. This is what Zappa sounds like, because if that's the case, I cannot wait for hot rat. Yes! The organ! This... How? How? Buddy. The bass. And it's like they let him go straight in. No, I'm not listening on shuffle. This button is shuffle. This button is repeat album. Some rhythmic mustard there. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom. Buddy. And then you have this like phaser guitar sound behind him. That's like the buttery biscuit bass. Huh? And they don't. That. Guys, I'm gonna Mongolian throat sing with them if they. This one's different. This is, they're all. turning this up so I can hear the sibilance. I just had to allow the word hot pooper. The word pooper was banned by Twitch. I love that they're just, all of these vocal jams are so distinctly different. Like, I want friends to do this with. Bow. No, the pan is that wah is the wah is going from left ear to both ears to right ear. That wah. Listen. Who's doing that? What? Ooh. Wow. I love Phish ASMR so much. It's maddening to me that I'm not doing this with them right now out of respect to you guys. When I listen to this in my car, I will be doing this constantly. Is something so nonsensical, so beautiful, and kind of moving. The power of sound and voice, dude. You know? Like... This feels like there's a little blues cry there, you know? Like, this is amazing. I think people that don't like it are just uncomfortable with their own selves and can't see themselves doing that. Like, they can't imagine themselves having a good time being silly. Look, this was my favorite Yem. I know I've said that about like every subsequent Yem that I've listened to since the original Yem, but this was my favorite for sure. This song was a journey, dude. Like, to me, this song encapsulates so many like spot on things that have made me just adore and fall in love with this band, you know? And I think, again, that it doesn't take itself too seriously. That, like, boy, man, God shit gets to just be this joke we all have, and we all know how to say it, right? Like, and again, hearing them have fun. Oh, acho fiz, drive me to Firenze. Like, all of those things create this atmosphere, right? And then when you follow it up at the end with this like bombastic, kind of nuts, to a person that isn't like, I don't know. I think the vocal jams are kind of a separating factor here, because I find I can 100% hear in my brain how a person would hear that and be like, what are you listening to, dude? Because I've had that experience with plenty of music I've listened to in the past, right? But when I hear it and when I dig in and I look for the 4 different voices and I hear what they're doing, there is a beauty to it. And that they go from these like hilarious moments where it's like they're clearly being silly to these very ethereal, uplifting, like almost like religious sounding chanting. There is a spiritual thing to it. And something so silly can turn something so serious and beautiful all in the same time. Like, you can have, like, they have this really unique ability to present themselves as a band that doesn't take themselves seriously, but that takes everything that they do seriously in one way, shape, or form or another. And I don't know. There's just something. This was amazing, dude. This was so good. I like, and again, I'm so eager to be able to go back and do the vocal jam with them in my car. Like, there's just something fun. Don't pause between the transition of Chalkdust and Slave. Got it. That was a great song. I love that so much.
Stumble my mirth-beating worker. I'm Jasmine the family berserker.
Yeah.
I'm bought for the price of a flagon of rice. The wind buffs the cabin. You speak of your life. More willingly locust and live.
I know that the chords are E, G, and A. So I was like, geez, I got like a 66% chance in my arm's length.
Confuse what you can of the ending and revise your despise so offending. Cause I soak on the rap that you didn't quite mask. I'm getting it clearly through alternate paths, so mixed in with the signal you're sending.
I love this. No, No, Coach said no. Clark only sings if I ask him to.
But who gonna learn all the facts that I've learned? I sat in the chairs and my synapses burned. Torture chalkdust collects on my tongue. Thoughts follow my vision and dance in the sun.
All my massive constrictors, they go slowly undone.
This way that oh, can I live while I'm young? Can I live while I'm young?
Bro.
But no peace for Jasmine tonight. I plug the distress tube up tight. And watch what I say as it flutters away to where all this emotion is kept harmless at bay. Not to educate somebody's friend.
Oh! Huh?
It's a bay, not to educate somebody's friend. But who gonna learn all the facts that I've learned? I sat in their chairs and my synapses burned. The torture of chalkdust collects on my tongue. Thoughts follow my vision and dance in the sun. All my masochistic as they go slowly undone. Get this way till I'm old. Can I live while I'm young? Can I live while I'm young?
I love this song so
Can I
much,
live while
dude.
I'm young? Can I live while I'm young?
Come on, baby. Yes. Oh, man. Mustard. The drums there, and now we're. We're soaring! Oh, man. What is that? Oh, buddy.
Who gonna learn all the facts that I'm
You guys won't run that back? Because we're gonna. It's my. Okay. like he makes these woo, like he gets the way he incorporates the timing on getting his feedback and sustain to hold long enough and then going into like a sweeps, like a pick sweeping motion. And then all of these hammer-ons, like it really, 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 yeah, 100% a Trey Tana feel. Like it's definitely like the Trey Tana sound right now. And that's what's so cool. And again, that he like adjusts on the spot is nuts. The mustard there with Page. Like he does these scales, but then like every now and again he'll stop and like on a bend note and just let that thing shine, and then maybe like, you know, a moment later just run back up with the fast lick. It's amazing. I have not heard Harry Hood. And then you get into this like stone ground mustard here. You get the note. And then all of this. The double bends, the crowd going nuts. What happened in that moment? For those of you that were at this concert for the Chalkdust here, tell me what happened. That extra double bend noise, whatever that noise was, that made the crowd just go bonkers. Right there. That. Solo is something I totally missed before because I was dealing with a boner over Trey, but the bass line right here. All right, we're gonna let it go. I'm not touching pause.
The cheers and massive answers burn. The torture of Chalkdust collects on my tongue. Thoughts follow my vision and dance in the sun. All my thoughts are distant cause they come slowly undone. With this weak animal, can I live while I'm young? Can I live while I'm young? Can I live while I'm young? Can I live while I'm young?
So tasty. Thanks, T. Ooh. I'm feeling very whelmed right now. Oh, baby. I like the reggae vibe. Oh, man. The dynamics that... Mike on the bass there with that walk. Oh. Like, you know, people got saved listening to these sounds. Oh, those harmonics. Bring, bring. I want to hear that again. There's such a beauty to this. It bounces between this like reggae and ethereal thing with like, I feel like the bass kind of serving as the transitionary instrument between each of these sections. Except for there. Because then you've got like the harmonics on one side, and then you've got Paige doing the piano on the other. So it creates this kind of like back and forth. That. But I want to sing a reggae run to this.
Traffic light won't let me through.
I know I'm edging you guys, but some fan with the PH went through here and added their own lyrics so that we would have something to follow along with, and I think that we should all be very thankful. There is now a very long instrumental, a very short song, as this one is, lyric-wise. So I will add lyrics until it is long enough. Maybe I need to make it longer. Let's try now. Maybe I should give up. Man, didn't fight that fight very long, did they? Guitar sound. That reminds me of On the Dark Side by I want to say Eddie and the Cruisers, which subtext of my life is Eddie and the Cruisers is my favorite movie. But I know it's, I think Fogerty that sings that, right? Or Cafferty. Which one? But this, dark side's moving now, nothing is real. And now they're whelming us? That up and down? Ah? Ah? Definitely more of a honey sound right now. You can hear the amp buzz. Oh, I love that so much. Do you guys hear the amp tones? Listen very closely. This is exactly the kind of reason I like listening to live albums. You can hear the junk sound of his amplifier. This is so great. Ooh. This bass run. Oh, this is so nice. And just that little tss. Oh man. Is this a quintessential song of Phish? This version specifically. This sound has got me so like hooked in. Like I feel like this is what walking by yourself in a movie scene is like an introspective scene. Such a full sound with this bass just kind of being the melody here. And those that sustain from these chords. And the toms bringing it in. Like they're filling it more and more and more. Hang on. Guys, I know I just stopped it at an important part, but the bum ba bum ba bum, where that sound just came to my brain. And it is the Ewok song after we have taken down the Death Star. That Yub Yub song that the Ewoks sing. And it comes from that, right? I maybe not, but that bum ba bum ba bum. That's. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? We're gonna go back a bit. We're gonna do that. Alright. Let's run that back. Phish is responsible for Star Wars lore? Score? I mean, not lore, score. Lucas did lore. Score. Phish was actually the writers of that, you know? I joy. I got it. Listen to this in my car, I'll get emotional. I'm getting emotional again, knowing that this is happening. Dude, I'm so happy right now. Oh, man. Dude. Guys. Guys. This was so good. This was so good. I cannot wait. We're by the way, we're doing disc 2. We're 100% doing disc 2. This is all the same. This is we're doing it all in the same video. This is all happening like as we go. I will say, I want to double check and see when the next ad is going to come up so we can kind of start together and get through as much of that as possible. By the way, thank you guys for validating my thoughts on the Yub Nub thing. Because the second I heard that, there was no possible way I could keep myself from pressing the pause button. It was actually physically impossible to do. And that to me, it was like so fun because as a kid that grew up obsessed with Star Wars, even though I'm more of a Trekkie now as an adult, the Philosopher's Show. I don't end up watching Star Trek if I never watched Star Wars. So they're both deeply like within my being. I wore a Star Wars shirt today on my hike. So just so you know, it's nice to know that they seem to be similarly inspired to me. Like when I listen to them, I genuinely feel like I would have a friendship with these guys. Like we'd be able to talk about more things than just music for sure, but I feel like these would be dudes that I'd be able to easily shoot the breeze with, I feel like these are guys that I could cut up and crush a sando with and like have laughs and not have to get drunk or high to do it. Not that, and I know that that's like more specific to me, but like weirdly enough, just knowing kind of what they've been through and knowing that it mirrors a lot of what I've been through, and that they are inspired by and in love with the same things that have both inspired me that I have fallen in love with. There's a really cool feeling here of acceptance, and to me, that goes a long way. I've commented before that I feel as though music has, always found a way to understand me, and that I frequently, as a person who's had trouble expressing my emotions, oftentimes music was how I did that. I'd hear a song and be like, yes, that's it. That's how I feel. Mom, listen to this. This is how I feel. And truly, so much of the way I evolved as a adult was because I found music to put my feelings into words. And these guys have written things that feel like my words in as many words to music that is inspiring to me. And so there is something that is very, very special about feeling like the musicians that I've spent so much of my time investing myself into lately feel like kindred spirits, That's so special. That's so cool. It's been, for example, an hour and 40 minutes since I've started this reaction, and it feels like I just heard the first song. And there's just, I don't know. I 100% see what you guys meant when you said album Phish is not Phish, and that I would still disagree because I fell in love with album Phish. But as I hear this, I see the thing I was missing that you guys wanted me to see. But I don't think I would have been able to appreciate it nearly as much had I not listened to the albums leading up to this. So, there's a very special thing about this to me that has just got me feeling like, I found music, and I felt the same way when I heard Giz, like those guys made me feel like I'd have sat with them at the lunch table in high school. And these guys feel like they would have been one of my college professors giving me good advice when I needed it. Guys, I've been killing this coffee. So since the ads should be running now, smoke them if you got them. We're going to take a 3-minute intermission, okay? A 3-minute intermission. And then we're going to come back and we're going to raw dog disc 2. Sound good? Sound good? And we're back. Guys, we are now going to hop into disc 2, starting with Wilson. Now, my understanding is that Wilson is a character within the Gamehenge series. I would like to listen to Gamehenge after this potentially before this, potentially after this, but I really want to listen to Billy Breathes and Story of the Ghost, because so many people have been like, friggin' Walter, you gotta keep going after a live one. So that's kind of where I'm gonna be. But here we go. Wilson, here we go. Were you at this show? Here we go. Did you see the show? Am I hearing that horn still? Set break music, got you. And if you were wondering, I'm 33, I was born in 91. Dun-dun, dun-dun. This is Phish's first MSG show. Okay. I love the crowd. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! The Helping Friendly Book! Woo! Yo, there is a user on Twitch whose fault it is that I listen to Phish, and his name is helping_friendly_book. I'm so happy. Bro. Cannot wait. Just so you know, I recently reached out to I know that I recently reached out to Helping Friendly Book. Actually, I don't think you can see the. Why did that happen? Stupid. Sorry, I got excited. There it is, and there it is. Yeah, so I reached out to Helping Friendly Book because this is the only way I knew how to do it. But this chatter right here. Send him a message and just let him know what he started. That's his username. Do not harass him, but everybody needs to know that Helping Friendly Book is the one that introduced me to this band. So here we go. I'm gonna go back a little bit. I really did just get so excited when I heard the words Helping Friendly Book.
Wilson, to the blizzards, I'll bet it all true for you.
synth sound behind it. The drum transition and runs. I wanted to hear the solo again. It just, there's such a chonk to this. Oh man. Dude, it's so nice. And those little... I think that there was a point in time when I would have said Benmont Tench was my favorite keys player. And I don't think I could say that anymore. I love Benmont Tench. But I think Page got him. I think Page got him. I see what you did there. What a heartbreaker. Such a thick boy tone here.
Now you got me back thinking that you're the worst one. I must inquire, Wilson. Can you still have fun?
That's it. That's why.
Can you still have fun?
That's why.
Wilson.
I love the yelling.
Can you still have any fun now, Wilson?
Can you still have fun now? I can't do it. Mustard? Fast mustard. Oh. This sounds like... Black Boom? What do you mean, Tom Hanks? This sounds like oscillating delays. What is this noise? Is that a theremin? I love Black Boom! Wilson is a dope song, dude. Can you still have fun? Who's ready to get in the freezer with me? Who's ready? Who wants to chill with me in the freezer? I want to see yeses or nos for this version of Tweezer in the chat. I saw so many conflicting things. So chat poll, yes or no, this version of Tweezer. 30-minute tweezer.
Won't you step into the freezer? Caesar with the tweezer.
This one, it's like pizza? Okay.
Won't you step into the freezer?
I love that.
Caesar with the
I think the piano run there in that part is just, it's like the je ne sais quoi of the song, you know, the I don't know what, in case you didn't know what je ne sais quoi means. But it's got that factor to it. And then you've got that bass that's like the cherry on top of the je ne sais quoi, the like that double tap thing. Ugh.
freezer. It's gonna be cold, 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 cold. It's gonna be cold, 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 cold. It's gonna be cold, 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 cold. It's gonna be cold, Won't you step into the freezer?
Man, this is a 30-minute song. You guys are gonna hate me.
Step into the freezer. Freezer with the tweezer.
It's like he did a keys run on his organ.
Won't you step into
Clark.
the freezer?
Do not special hug coach. Lay down. You guys do not need to be. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but don't. Stop special hugging.
Freezer with the tweezer. It's gonna be cold, 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 cold. It's gonna be cold, 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 cold. It's gonna be cold, 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 cold. It's gonna be cold.
Cool. Back to the superstition thing. Very funky. And that was tasty. Bum, bum. That noise. That's a tight snare, man.
Look who's in the freezer. Uncle Ebenezer.
Am I hearing like metal screams? That one was different. The bass drum presence comes in more here. Show of numbers here. Which is your favorite jam type? To it for sure. We've definitely left the song Tweezer. I love this part. This part's nice. Definitely have loved everything Machine Gun Trey has done, but I don't know necessarily what that puts him in. We don't say dissonance or discordant anymore. We call it mustard. The song has mustard on it. but then there's resolve as well. I like this reverby overdrive I'm hearing on his guitar, but like there's a lot of noise bleed, which is both cool to me and hard to follow. Like I'm swimming in mustard right now. And now Phish is kind of taking lead here. The jazz inspiration is amazing. Whoa. This isn't mustard, dude. This is horseradish. Okay. Okay. We'll get that taken care of for you, Giz. Da-da-da-da. 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 The swells here. And is Trey making his guitar sustain and feedback sounding like a siren right now? Is that what I'm hearing? We're so in the we're getting freezer burned. I like how they're responding to each other. Oh, man. It's like we're fighting to get the mustard plug out. Ooh, this rim shot. Are they looking at each other in this time period? What is that? That. Woo, 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 woo. What's that noise? Oh, man. I feel like a Mario character has died. Machine elves is the best way to put it. If you know, you know. Man. If you know, you know. For all of those researchers out there, they know. Anybody that does research knows about the machine elves. it changes sections enough for me to not get fatigued at the mustard. Sometimes I feel like I won't say sometimes. I feel like people don't like Phish because of the mustard. Whereas other people are ready to eat the mustard plug and chug the mustard, you know? So I think in this context, what has kept me from having like audible fatigue or audio fatigue is the fact that they keep changing sections. I don't feel like they drone on to one part too long. And there is a little bit of release each time they switch sections. So, you know, give me liberty or give me mustard or give me both. This is music that you make on the come up as you're like trying to figure out how hard is this gonna hit. And then like the honey mustard stuff is what happens on the come down as you're like finally in control. Oh man. If you know me, if you know my channel, you know that within me is a deep love for metal. And part of the reason I fell in love with Giz so hard was because they introduced so many blends of rock that I love, i.e. metal and like synth music and all of these different things. They really, really, really go a long way. And to hear Phish incorporating some metal chunk to them has really got me appreciating this tweezer in a way I didn't think I would. This has been my favorite section so far. Like metal Phish, friggin' let's go. And by the way, Lumpy, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Like, thank you for them tiggle bitties. Man, it feels like 100 billion thousand tiggle bitties. Thank you so much. I've only ever heard Zonky from Humphreys McGee, and that's because when I was in Altered States, it was suggested to me. I love this. For the sub, thank you so much. From me to you, Maine. Bang. It's like they're whelming us with the mustard now, and now they're overwhelming. Do it. Friggin' do it! Come on! Smoke him if you got him, there's an ad. Smoke him if you got him, there's an ad. I don't want to... I want everybody to feel the tension. I want everybody to feel it with me. So, smoke him if you got him. We're all in this together. Yeah, what crap placement. What? Hey, no, here's the thing. I don't want people to feel like they have to subscribe to me to get all of the content. I want to do what makes the most sense. I have to run ads so that when you first get to my channel, you don't see an ad first. The ads run for 3 minutes so that gets to stay that way. And so that you don't get, you get like an hour. I think it's like 50 some minutes, but you get like 50 minutes if I play 3 minutes of ads at the same time. So to keep people from feeling like this is a pay to play thing, to keep people from feeling like this is, me just going for your bag, I would much rather just kind of pause and chill during ad breaks. It just makes more sense to me. Guys, it looks like the ad is over, which means we all get to go back to swimming in mustard. Let's go. Crimson is a Walterooski. Well, thank you, Wavy Davy. Don't let Crimson say he's in the background, by the way. I want everybody in the chat to put a W in the chat because of Crimson Raider, because that Crimson Raider and Scoodle Dump have both 100% been driving forces in helping me do what it is I do. I do not stream the way I do without those wonderful gentlemen helping me out and helping me manage things. This is more complex, and these guys just volunteered to do it like 2 months ago. So again, it really came out of growth of necessity of growth, whichever it is, growth of necessity. Growth made necessity, and those guys stepped up. And I got to tell you, there were a lot fewer streamers before I had those two gentlemen helping me out. So there's no way I'm going to have the biggest stream of my life and upload the longest YouTube video of my life without making sure that both Scoodle Dump and Crimson Raider get their dues, because honestly, both of those gentlemen have helped me become a tremendously better streamer, and I think that they've very much helped me kind of narrow my focus on what it is I want to do, and they recognize that this is about discovery of music, and that's to me really cool. I have a group of 2 guys that subscribe to what it is I see this being. So shout out to those gentlemen. Anyways. Thank you guys again for the what the third hit sounds like. I was about to say. Listen to the bass line, though. How fast he's walking. It's like the airplane in no, not The Wall. Yeah, The Wall. I'm stupid. Yes, The Wall. But it also reminds me of the end of the Crash in Dark Side. So there's a bit of Dark Side in The Wall. I'm so uncomfortable right now. This is so much mustard. This siren has got such a tension feeling to it. Like this is heart palpitation sounds. It's like pixel mustard. Solar garlic mustard. The bass line is in the guitar right now. No special hugs, Clark. Get off of him. Good boy. Lay down. He's a basset hound trying to jump on top of a flippin' horse that is Coach. Like when Clark stands on his hind legs, he's nose to bunghole with Coach. It's not gonna work. Oh man. Okay. Oh man. Are they giving us the release right now? This is like ASMR. Yeah, very, very much like Axis Bold is Love Hendrixy. Or the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Oh? What's happening right now? Oh man. Dun 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 dun. There's a little bit of a like a bluegrass here. This sounds like something that would be in Fantastic Mr. Fox. Not anymore. I love this warble, this modulated, like tape delay kind of sound. But it's not a delay, it's just what it makes when it warbles. This is like what the elves sound like to me. A little bit, minimally. They're saying more. This is a little circusy. I would totally agree with you about it being kind of like the vocal jam. They agree on a key, maybe? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, my golly. Okay. Do it. Friggin' do it. Friggin' do it. Come on! We're doing it. Come on, baby. Yeah. Almost there. It's gonna resolve. It's gonna do it. Exactly what I'm hearing, Onion. That's what I wanted. Yes. We're listening to the song Tweezer. And we're back! We brought it back! We were in the freezer for so long, we forgot we was there. That is just like being in a trip, by the way. You're tripping like for so long that you're like, oh yeah. I don't always see the world this way. And I'm going to be normal in a few hours, whatever time is. Jamnesthesia, more like it. I hope everybody that disliked this tweezer got in their peas and poops and smoked him if you had him. I've enjoyed this. Not the best tweezer I've heard, but I enjoyed it. A lot of mustard. But the weird was fun. I'm glad I heard this. Oh, man. Big Tom. I love that clav. Dude. So we're going into simple. By the way, I feel like it's important to say that it just occurred to me after the most mustardy song I have ever heard in my whole entire life. A Live One is my favorite album. I'm saying it now. I haven't even heard all of it, but A Live One has been my favorite album. It's like, it beat Rift. I didn't think it would, but it beat Rift. Rift is sentimental. This is everything I want in an album. This has gone so many places, and there's a connection to this that I feel. I guess, and just again, like the friendship that I keep saying I'm hearing. You ever just have a good conversation with the homie and you're like, man, that dude is the realest. I am glad that dude's in my life. I kind of feel that way about listening to this album. Man. I'm going to get it on YouTube as quick as I can, I promise. You can also go back after and watch it in the VOD on Twitch later, but some of it may be muted. So this one is simple. Love this. Drum. Mike wrote this one.
We've got it simple, 'cause we've got a band, and we've got symbols in the band. We've got it
Lyricism.
simple, 'cause we've got a band, and we've got symbols in the band.
Symbols. We love the symbols. Genius lyricism.
It's a band without symbols.
What is a band? I also like the fact that there is kind of a double entendre meaning to that, right? Like symbols with a C, but also symbols with an S. I feel like they very frequently sing symbolically. There's a lot of symbolism within their writing. And I feel as though I'm not necessarily projecting this onto them. I think that they're just big brains that would think of this anyways. I'm not the only one that has commented on this wordplay, am I? Like, are there other people that have made this connection of symbols with a C and with an S? Because I feel like it's really screaming at me here.
Symbols are grand. We've got a saxophone, 'cause we've got a band. And we got a saxophone in the band. We've got a saxophone,
I really like this.
'cause we've got a band. And we've got a saxophone in the band. What is a band without saxophone?
What is a band without saxophones?
Saxophone is grand. Symbols and saxophone, saxophone and symbols, symbols and saxophone,
Saxophones and symbols.
Cause we've got a band. And we play bebop in the band.
They're just so to the point here. You know what I mean? Like they're just saying it like it is. And it just like Ron Swanson named his company Very Good Building and Construction, I thought, and I just felt like that was so appropriate. And I feel like this is the equivalent of that business name, and I love it. Yo! You subbed for 6 months? Thank you! Thank you. Holy cats.
God, skyscraper, it sings a pretty tune. 'Cause every band needs skyscrapers too. What is a band without skyscraper?
Can somebody give me a skyscraper thing? Like, what? Am I supposed to be like, what? Or is it a symbol?
Skyscraper is grand. Zip up and beat.
YouTube, is the skyscraper record contract? Or is it grand? Tell me what you think.
Skyballs and sack screamers, Zimbab and beaver Skyballs and sack screamers, Zimbab and beaver Skyballs and sack screamers, Zimbab and beaver
Skyballs and Sax Scraper.
and sack screamers, Zimbab and sack screamers, Zimbab and beaver Skyballs 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 and sack screamers, Zimbab and beaver.
I love that they sang the words Skyballs.
Zimbab and beaver Skyballs and sack screamers, Zimbab and beaver
Oh.
Skyballs and sack screamers, Zimbab and beaver Skyballs and sack screamers.
Are we whelming right now?
Skyballs and sack screamers.
We're whelming.
Skyballs and sack screamers. Zimbab and beaver.
Thank you so much, Lumpy. Dude, thank you.
Zimbab and beaver. Skyballs and sack screamers.
Harry Hood. Harry Hood is a song that yous have told me yous have been waiting for. I don't know why, but I know that yous have told me, Walter, Harry Hood will be your favorite. I am eager to see if you think that's the case or not. Yes or no in the chat if you think this will be my favorite. And I will give you my honest opinion right after the fact. So... I already love the reggae feel. Jazzy. I'm pretty sure Rum typed in, "You're a hood, Harry." Ooh. Okay. I love hearing the crowd back there. Oh, man. Thank you. Good night. Ah? How? Is that the whammy? This oscillating sound.
Harry, Harry, where do you go when the lights go out? Harry, Harry, where do you go when the lights go out? Harry, Harry, where do you go when the lights go out? Harry, Harry, where do
This. Oh. Okay. Classic Page W with the piano on the grand. It sounds like ska. If there were horns here, it could be ska. The bass, though. I want to hear that piano, that Christian. That the piano arpeggios? Ah, that was so tasty. That 100% rang a tuning fork in my loins. It's like black dog or cashmere. I think it's cashmere actually. Or is it Fool in the Rain? Yo, and thank you for the Prime sub. Oh man. He ran down the whole thing.
Thank you, Mr. Miner.
That's why you guys kept saying that. Every time I get an inside joke like this, I get so psyched. There's the mustard.
Thank you, Mr. Miner.
Come on! I actually want to go back to right around like 450 where this whole transitionary piece started. Going into the thank you, Mr. Miner thing, I always feel like you guys get me to the point that I have like leveled up again and found a new inside joke, right? The thank you, Mr. Miner. So many of the things that you guys comment before I ever get here makes this so fun and exciting to me because you don't realize, like, to me it feels like you guys drop Easter eggs all over my comment section in my chat, and that's just exciting. But I don't know, when I hear it and it clicks, there's something there that just makes me happy. I can still have fun.
Thank you, Mr. Miner.
Love it.
Thank you, Mr. Miner. Thank you, Mr. Miner.
I love this.
Mr. Miner. Thank you, Mr. Miner. Thank you, Mr.
Oh man. A major resolve. Oh man. We're getting whelmed. I love it. I can hear, like, hearing the crowd makes me so happy. Like the random claps, the noises that keep getting added in. Just Trey's little picking, just this, the heartbeat of the bass. Drum, I guess, but we're so whelmed. Oh. It just keeps adding stuff that makes me smile. Oh. That bass. And they're progressively bringing it up. just so many of these uplifting, tiny noises riddled throughout. That bing, this feedback, and then this bass walk. Ding, ding. Oh man. This, the tiniest little drum roll ever. And now we're, that noise in this bass. It's so chaotic, yet it's so peaceful and like heartwarming. This is a honey mustard ethereal. And we switch tones. Oh man. We're soaring. We're beginning to. Oh man. The bass line is tremolo picking. Oh. People 100% got saved listening to this. Oh, wow. Huh? It's like, wow. These tom runs, this sustained. you can feel good. Just in case anybody, I'm not. I have wet fingies. I'm not trying to fake anything. I've spent so much of my life trying to feel good. And in a weird way. I'm sorry, I'm not. In a weird way. Feeling validated that you can feel good is meaningful. You know? And I said this similarly about Glide, but it's very much to me kind of the same thing. You can feel good, and that's okay. I've always been a person that made myself the victim of my own problems and found ways to feel bad even when life was going really well. And it's always been a battle of mine that I've fought. But just this idea that you can feel good and it's okay, you know. It's, well, I'm sorry, I feel a little bare right now. But if I can feel good, so can you. And thank you for being here with me. I've got a tear on my glasses. But, I'm all sweaty and crap right now. That was so good. That was so good. Thank you guys so much. I'm sorry. I'm a little. I don't want to hop. Is this next one the last one? This is really sad. I don't want it to be over. Yeah, I think that was my favorite song. Like Chalkdust was fun, YEM was fun, and Friendship and all of that. But I can feel good. And perhaps to you that doesn't seem like a big deal, but to me, that's everything. So, the Squirming Coil. Thank you guys for being here with me to this point. Man.
The squirming coil of sunset, I keep it in my reach. Tried yesterday to get away and hitchhike to the beach. I saw Satan on the beach trying to catch a ray. He wasn't quite the speed of light, and the squirming coil, it got away. Yeah. It got away. It got away.
This is my favorite Page song already, I think. Yeah, I was gonna say, I've heard this one. Santa.
The muscles flex the mother's
Oh
ring.
man.
She fastens children to her king and sends him down the crooked street. When he returns, the verse complete. Jimmy holds the tannis root, the forest tasting nectar shoot. The sun tips off the monarch suit, from sequin stash to shiny boot. I'd like to make the coil someday, like Icarus, who had to pay with melting wax and feathers brown. He tasted it on his way down. Some the puppy burned the whale, buck a scruff and go to jail. Forge the coin and lick the stamp. Little Jimmy is off to camp.
This sustain here is just so good. Dude. You were at this show? Nice. I'm honestly kind of happy it's this one after that.
They got away.
I'm also going to pause it here because an ad break is going to start, and I don't want us to miss the last chunk of this together. I don't have the ability to push it back or just not let it happen because of the way Twitch is. So understand, I don't want to pause it right now with like 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go, but this is what we're going to do. I also have got to pee again. So smoke them if you got them. The ad break starts in 4 seconds, and I will be right back. Okay, I peed like I just woke up. And it looks like ads are back here in about 35 seconds. So in the meantime, rapid fire Q&A. I'll answer as many questions as I can until this ad break is over. Thank you. Favorite color is blue. If I have the ability, I will absolutely see Phish. And next album is going to be Billy Breathes, I believe. Will you go to Dick's this year? Maybe. What's that, Dick's? Like Dick's Last Resort? Least favorite color is diarrhea green. First Giz album for you to listen to. That's a loaded question. I need to know what you're into. I would say the first Giz album, if you like Ice Death, if you liked the song Iron Lung, that's my personal favorite, live at KEXP specifically. October 1st of 2023 is my sobriety date. And I would say if you're into Phish, a great starting point for you is going to be Ice Death, Planets, Lungs, Mushrooms, and Lava. I might have gotten the order wrong there, but ads are over. So, guys, let's get back into it, shall we? I already backtrack. Here we go. Thank you guys for being here to finish this thing out with me. This has been one of my all-time favorite streams, so thank you. Thank you so much, Crimson.
They got away.
This piano is so uplifting. I am a Leo. This piano. Thank you, guys. The chairman of the boards. The keyboards! That's why you say that! Oh, man. Oh. And you can hear these bass notes in the back. But this piano. This was my favorite part of Squirming Coil on the album, was Page's outro. Still overwhelmed about being able to feel good. Oh my goodness. Bro. Oh, man. I can feel my mouth quivering. And he just fills it in. It's no secret that Paige is a weapon. I need to apologize to Benmont Tench, or to Paige, for thinking Benmont Tench rivaled him. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, man. Dude. Oh my God.
We had a great time tonight. Come see us again. Thanks.
Oh man. I am speechless. I'm gonna play it all the way through. We've got 30 seconds of just outro. I have so many feelings about this. This has been my favorite Phish album. I absolutely see the craze behind asking me and insisting on me listening to this. Honestly, guys, I can't think of a negative thing to say. There just isn't one. I think this was my favorite Yem. I think that this so far might have been my favorite Chalkdust. I think that Harry Hood really impacted me the spot that I needed it to, and the way the Squirming Coil ended, and Stash. We listened to Stash on this album. This has been such a journey, dude. There's been so many parts of this that I just this has been a mind blower. This has actually been a mind blower. I don't mean to seem so speechless. I mean, really, I know I said a lot as I went throughout the whole thing, but I just don't think that just any musicians can do this. I don't think that just any band can make one experience the range of emotions that this comes with. And the way that they conveyed that emotion through often nonsensical sounding things, the way that they use sounds to invoke emotion that don't necessarily seem like sounds that would invoke emotion. But I think that there's so much to it. There's the cyclic energy of the band feeding into the crowd feeding into the band, and there's a lot of again, just kind of meat and potatoes. I know for YouTube purposes and for reaction purposes, there's pausing and stopping, and it might seem to you that it breaks flow, but the excitement I have that I get to continue to listen to this album leaving this stream, right? Like that this is going to be in my ears now for as long as I want it to be. Like I'm always going to have this memory of getting to have like this stream with you guys. I haven't gotten to see them in a concert, but this is perhaps as close as I'm going to be able to manage until I do. And I think that, having this to share with people, and then also having the ability to, share it with people myself, like also getting to introduce people to a band that can invoke emotion from me as a person who has always shared his emotions through songs. Kindred spirits. I would say that this album has really solidified my idea that I am kindred spirits with this band and with so many of yous. Guys, I couldn't have loved this more. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.